However, we had storms, pretty significant severe storms develop just to my north. I'm on the way to them right now. There's one cell over by Guttenberg, Iowa, that is currently tornado warned. I am debating on whether or not traveling east to that or waiting for the cells that are out by Waterloo, Iowa, to head to the northeast and see if it grows into a tornadic environment or not. I do see some mesocyclonic rotation in these storms. Nothing too crazy when it comes to significant rotation at this moment, but there is a small 2% chance of tornadoes today. I figure we'll go live, get some really nice structure, make some reports, and get some content for y'all today. So let me go ahead and turn you around because I'm already pretty much caught up to these storms. Absolutely beautiful view. I'm near the Strawberry Point area. It does look like there is an area just going over Strawberry Point. I'm going to be following that a little bit. There's definitely an updraft in there. There's a small hail core. It seems to be coming together quite well. So I'll be catching up to that real quick and seeing what this is going to do. It's definitely interesting to see. You can see just to the right of your screen here. That's exactly what I am talking about. I need to get myself just a little bit to the north. The rotating part of the cell is just to the north of Strawberry Point. I'm not exactly sure if it's going to have enough juice within it to do anything. However, the structure of it is very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and catch myself up to this Strawberry Point area and see what we can see here. Going through Lamont right now. Got to slow my speed down. New little fun fact about Iowa. I think it was just yesterday or the day prior, we had enacted a new law where all major highways now, not just interstates, but just normal old highways, raised the speed limit from 55 to 60. So that's actually kind of good news for us Iowan storm chasers. So we can haul ass a little bit more. Very nice, beautiful view of the rear flank of the storm right now. Very beautiful view. If somebody tried speaking, I didn't copy traffic. Accidental. You know what else was accidental? My conception. I hear that, brother. Oh, look at all these birds. They're like having fun. It's like a meso bird clone right there. They were flying around in circles just now. That was pretty neat to see. A PDS bird NATO. That's what that was. Is a particularly dangerous situation bird NATO. You know, I just might be staring right at a developing wall cloud here. With an updraft and just an ever so slight RFD slot. Huh. you look at that? It's traveling awfully slow too. I caught up to these storms no problem. I left my house, which is an hour away, and these is hard. They've hardly moved. So might be doing some back building, and or they're just going slow. I don't know. The energy the storms are dealing with right now are not extremely crazy at this moment, but I don't know. You know, there has been Michigan. Michigan is a good example of this. There has been storms and days where the Storm Prediction Center had put 2% for tornadoes out, and some of those storms have spawned some absolutely monstrous, just monstrous tornadoes. Very, very damaging, but also very photogenic too. So anything is possible. You know, it's not up to us on what Mother Nature is going to do. I'm just going to be here to document it and report it. I've just got a couple more miles here, and then I can actually take the road just north of Strawberry Point there on a squiggly road to the northeast. Keep track of this. I keep seeing that it's like this supercell here wants to plant itself and tap in, and then get its updraft going and get its hail core going, and then the hail core just kind of dissipates. So it really wants to plant. It really does. I just don't know if it will. And what I mean by plant is not a tornado planting. What I mean by planting is having the storm tap into the surface. Once it can tap into the surface for directional wind shears, surface shear, get some lift going, it has a chance. But it just depends on how much of that can be tapped in. Now, looking off to my west, there is a line of storms, cluster of storms off to my west here. Those are looking very promising as well. I can see the lowering in those currently. And there is definitely like broad rotation within all of it. But there's an area just northeast of Olwine that has a little bit more of a concentrated couplet in there. So that's something I would keep an eye on. And then this area just northeast of Strawberry Point is also something worth keeping our eyes on. And if you Midwest WXers haven't already found out, we have partnered up with Will Bratt. Now, I don't know what kind of opinion y'all have formed about Will, but my opinion about Will is that he is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful credited meteorologist. I believe he's a Mississippi State graduate for meteorology, and he is absolutely brilliant. We partnered up with him. He might be using our stream right now. I'm not exactly sure, but I will have to say shout out to you, Will, and thank you for everything thus far. Make sure you go like and subscribe on his channel too. He's very, very, very smart human being. We got a pretty decent look here at this storm. We're on the rear flank of it. And the hail core that was just presenting itself is no longer there. So also went from 91 degrees to 73. So that would kind of make sense on why we got some storms right now, y'all. You know, honestly, I think I should probably, maybe, potentially, I don't know, maybe I should continue to track this one that I'm catching up to. Maybe I should. Maybe I should let the one that's coming over by Arlington, maybe I should track that one. Not exactly sure. I think I'll continue to track this one that's going by Alcater right now. I think I'll continue to track this one to the east yet. I'm not going to go on that north road that goes northeast, actually. I'm going to just continue tracking to the east here. It's going to dip down to my south a little bit, but I should be able to get north and east over by Littleport. I do definitely see like the ever so slight, just little bit of inflow. Maybe two little areas of inflow in there. So in a small couplet, you know, very modest at best. I do have an Iowa DOT truck in front of me, so can't be going and passing him. There's your friendly neighborhood speed snitcher. Did not. Oh, pass him. You gotta pass him, bro. I don't know. I don't know about all that. That's maybe. Yeah, he's going fast. Jake murdered your wife. Yeah, there's definitely a bit of an inflow notch. Well, that's kind of strange. Just a little bit of an inflow notch on this storm that I'm coming up to here. Oh, he's turning. Thank the Lord. He's been driving under the speed limit the whole time. All right. And the chase begins, y'all. There's definitely a little bit of an inflow notch on this storm. I'm going to continue to track it. I'm glad I decided to do that. Now, weirdly enough, just to my north, there's a bunch of rotating clouds. That's incredible. Yeah, those are rotating really good, actually. And they're not even a part of, I wouldn't think that's a part of this. It might be. You know, that I might actually be directly looking at that. That's crazy stuff. Look at that. There's definitely some rotating motion in these stars. Is that a cemetery I see next to you? Take your pick, but took some video of it. Step away from the computer for a second. All right, guys, I'm trying to catch up to these cells now. I'm just northeast, or sorry, excuse me. I'm just a little bit south and east of Strawberry Point, Iowa here. Going to be making my way north towards the Little Port area. There is definitely some broad rotation, a little bit of inflow going on, a little bit of hook happening right there on that storm. Trying to catch up to it, see what we can see. So definitely be interesting here. Should be able to catch up to it fairly quickly. We're going to push north here for a mile. I have visual of what I believe is the forward flank streamline vorticity of this. Would be off my left. I would be unable to get it on camera right now currently, but we're trying to make our way towards the Little Port area right now. I just got to get to the very end of this road and head north. It'll get northeast for me right to this couplet where it is at. Shouldn't be too hard to catch up very soon. One more country mile to go, then I can get on my northeast road. Whoa, that was a big incline there. Felt like a roller coaster, guys. That was fun. I'll keep note of this road. That was like a fun roller coaster. All right. All right, guys, I'm going on my northeasterly route right now. We shall see what this entails here. This should be interesting. And just as it was looking really good, it looks like crap again. I think there might be a little interference on the rear of this storm, but I could be wrong. Either way, I'm going to be wedged between both of these cells here. And if anything's going to pop off with them, I should definitely be able to see it. What in the heck am I looking at right in front of me here? What in the heck am I looking at? Is that a funnel cloud? No way. Hold on. I might be looking at a funnel cloud, guys. I might be. If not, that was some crazy looking scud. There might be a tornado in this, guys. There might be a freaking tornado in this. What the heck? Whoa. I need to back this up. I don't have a view on it anymore. Guys, I'm not sure, but I think there might be a spin up tornado on the ground in this. I'm looking at something that is definitely cloud to ground base. I don't know if it's a land spout situation here. No, I'm getting good video of this right now. I am definitely getting good video of this right now. There is something cloud to ground contact here. I'm just not exactly sure if there's a whole lot of rotation in this. Let's see, hold on a second. I'm currently facing northeast, but this would be directly to my north almost. All right, give it a second to study. It has dissipated a little bit here, but it's almost like it's got a weird swirling motion to it. It might be scud. At this point, I'm thinking it's scud, but I can't be too sure because it was kind of rapid looking. That's it. Awesome. There it is, cloud to ground again, right there. Broke up offline. Hold up. finally got a severe warning. I need to. There is some crazy action going on right there. I think there's a tornado, guys. I think this is 100% a tornado. I can see it on the ground. This is a tornado, guys. 100% a tornado right now. I am not joking. 1 second. Gotta unplug you. There is definitely a tornado in this. I can literally see it from cloud to ground and in contact on the ground. Oh, what happened to my radar here? Why am I on satellite? Yeah, I think I see what you're looking at. It should pass really close to me. I don't see it anymore at all. I do not see it at all anymore. Moment on the live, we got it. That was really wild. And it's almost like the storm is heading in the wrong direction. I'm facing northeast and the storm should be going northeast, right? But it's like going southeast. It's starting to glow a little bit south of you. It had a little bit of a merger from one cell and the cell behind it. I don't want to 0 meter another couplet here, guys. 1 second.
beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
Great.
Funnel cloud. Looking at a funnel cloud. Currently looking at a funnel cloud. Wow, these winds got intense. %, a funnel cloud, without a doubt. It has got a lot of rapid motion in it. It is rotating right there. Here comes the rain.
Refocus.
I can't. There's nothing about that I can do. One second here, folks. Get something situated. There we go. I'm gonna try and stick with this to the northeast. Let's see what we got going on. Storms are moving pretty quick. Can't lie. Oh, I need a defrost, don't I? What a view. Except we're chasing Iowa countryside right now, folks. The Iowa countryside, I tell you what, it gets a little crazy around these parts sometimes. You get a little nader here and there, get a little tornado here and there. Oh, coming out, coming out of Beverly Hills. Oh, that's some crazy looking stuff over there. All right, let's keep moving. I gotta get south. Oh, that's a dead end. What the heck? How am I supposed to go south? Oh, that's how. Oh no! Hail! We got hail! after with the strong. I'm apparently in a flood risk. So not according. I don't know if it is looking at the weather service or not, but I meant like this area is a flood zone. So if there is high water, it's possible to get out of the road. I'm actually flying out right now. Where else is tornado warning? Okay, I'm making my way. I'll get there tomorrow. I don't know, guys. Everything's back down to severe warnings. I made it a pretty good, pretty far. That's pretty good content. I don't think the dramatic thread is going to be sticking around too much longer. I might be just watching these cells along the way back, but I think these cells are pretty much gone a little bit linear. A little bit of isolation on a couple of them, yeah, but I just don't think it's completely there. But I can track on my way home. For a little bit, like you have to go on the radar. Yeah. For a bit around it. All right, guys. Not exactly sure if you all got to experience a little bit of Miss Rachel or not, but if you did, that's awesome. Miss Rachel's great. But for now, we're going to go ahead and stop our live stream. I'm going to make my way back down to the south. There's some areas that are developing over that way. We will go live if necessary. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep an eye on these cells. They're pretty close to me, so I'm just going to make my way south and see what they do. Until then, sayonara, goodbye,